All right, it's time for the exciting conclusion to The Old Man and the Sea. This is days 4 and 5 together because the last day is really short. So, yeah, let's get to another summarizing session. This one I have some, just questions because it has a pretty mysterious ending. Like, we don't know what's going to happen. So you just have to ask questions and maybe discuss with other people who are reading it or who have read it, which is the purpose of this reading club, to think of your questions and discuss with other people. But first of all, let's just again answer what happened. So I got some notes here. Let's see. So the old man, let's see, I don't remember where I left off. I guess I have it where, the old man goes to sleep. I'll put this into kind of a line mode. While bracing his body in order to hold on to the fishing line. So he has to sleep while trying to hang on to the fish that's just pulling the boat, forever. Yep. So that, and then he wakes up. He wakes up. He wakes up, and the fish is now at the surface. So that, maybe if you're a fisher, you can know, so questions like, is the fish tired of pulling and now wants to find out, what is holding it back? So is that the method? You get the fish, you make it tired, or make it you just make it come to the surface, I guess. I don't know. So let's see. The old man, I'll just say he thinks about what the fish is doing. So it's kind of a battle with his target, his enemy. What is this fish trying to do? And sees dark spots in front of his eyes. So now that's a pretty serious condition where maybe not enough water, not enough sleep, not enough food. His vision is going dark, running out of power, running out of energy. And what else? Then things happen fast. This was actually a pretty easy to read part. When the fish gets close, he stabs it with a harpoon. So yeah, now the fish is close, he just uses the harpoon just to stab it and just kills it. So with all of his strength, so full power, final attack. It's over 1,500 pounds. So he said he had said before it's a huge fish and has to attach it to the skiff. So we have to get this back home. He ties it. I don't know how. It just says, yep, you tie it up, attach to the boat, and then time to go home. And head back home. After 1 hour, the first shark attacks. Oh no. So immediately, right when he's victorious, right when he has defeated his enemy, now you've got sharks that want to eat his his huge fish, his legendary fish. So lots of shark fighting. For shark attacks, which he kills. Many other ones, miss. Other sharks attack along the way, and he stabs them. Loses his knife and tools, and ends up just hitting them with clubs and oars. So he keeps getting attacked, or the fish is getting eaten. He's trying to fight them, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. So it's just a horrible, really bad time for him, the hero. He says something interesting. He says, where is all these notes? So, yeah, he does. He I don't remember. He doesn't even want to think about what the fish looks like under the water. He says, "Oh my God, this is horrible. I don't want to imagine what it looks like. This amazing fish is now just getting destroyed." Yeah, not so much. I don't need to include all these shark attack things. I don't remember. I just remember I can't have all these notes. He feels like pieces of him are being, eaten and ripped away. So he's kind of, I don't know, that means he has become the fish, or it hurts. It's hurting him, all this hard work, and now it's just getting taken away as though it's his own body. And so, I don't know, not much there to say. I'm trying to squeeze out other things. He said, here's something. He says that, he tastes copper in his mouth. So does this mean he's very ill or close to death? I don't know. When he arrives to Havana, I'm going to put this quote in. Say this. Here's to Havana. Here's a quote. Make the same size. Okay, this is a direct quote. When he arrives to Havana, he looked back and saw in the reflection from the streetlight the great tail of the fish standing up well behind the skiff's stern. I think there should be an apostrophe there. He saw the white naked line of his backbone and the dark mass of the head and the projecting bill and all the nakedness between. So, and so that, let's see, which describes the skeletal, destroyed remains of his prized fish. So he's just, it's just a skeleton, just bones now. Question, does this represent his own death? Like he's gonna die soon too? It's game over for him? Like, yep, that's gonna be me. That's my mirror. Like I'm gonna be just everything is gone. Just such disappointing time. His own death. Does the fish reflect his own life ending? Right? I don't know. That's which is does the fish symbolize? How about that? Okay, so that now the fish means, it used to mean his strength, his power, and then he wins, he kills it, but now it's like, now does this mean he's gonna die too? I don't know. And then that's it. He goes home and goes to sleep. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. Just now, it's the next day. Little few things happen. So continuing here, um, the boy finds the old man in his shack, uh, as he as he had been checking every morning to see if he had returned. Okay. Other fishermen are measuring the skeleton of the fish against the skiff and find that it's 18 feet long, which, I don't remember if that's as big as he thought. Is it smaller or bigger? I don't know. I guess 18 feet, that's humongous. The boy cries upon seeing the condition of his old friend and teacher. Um, yeah. Not. I mean, they talk. They talk, and the boy decides for himself. He will only work for the old man, and doesn't care what his parents say. So what does that mean? The boy has become a man or something? Yeah, parents, I don't care. Uh, does this? Well, who cares? Yeah, he decides for himself. The fish is just bones, and becomes garbage to be washed away by the sea. Finally, the old man says something is broken in his chest. So what does that mean? Oh, is he gonna die? Or is he retired? Like, yeah, no more for me. My spirit is broken. I don't have to do that anymore. I'm finished. And he goes to sleep. But dreams about lions again. So do the lions symbolize his dominance? He beat the fish, came home safely, and everyone knows the size of the fish. So he truly is victorious. Like he doesn't have the actual fish to sell to make money, but everybody knows. Although there's a funny comment about tourists see it and they don't care, but it's maybe that's just a joke. I don't know. That's just a funny thing that the boy knows, his colleagues know. Maybe that's the end of his legend, just like his arm wrestling time. So that's kind of the memos there. Let's see, how much time is that? That's 30 minutes. Let's put this into some writing. Okay, so let's say the old man started off here. The old man goes to sleep. I might say maybe I'll just cut this out. Let's just say he wakes up. Okay, so yeah, we'll start with the day with he wakes up and the fish is now at the surface of the water. Yeah, question. Is this because the fish is tired of pulling and now wants to find out what's pulling it back? Is that why? Or I don't know. Maybe who knows. Maybe I'll cut this. What's the fish doing? The old man is ready to kill it, but also sees dark spots in front of his eyes. So yep, time to end this, but he's not in good shape. So when the fish gets close, he stabs with a harpoon with all his strength. Yep, It's over. I might say he guesses it's over 1,500 pounds and has to it, and I'll just say attaches. Attaches it to the skiff and heads back home. Okay, yeah, nice little. That's enough there. That's what happens. One little question there, but I don't know the answer. Oops. Okay. Now the dramatic turning point. After 1 hour, the first shark attacks, which he kills. First shark attacks, which is only the beginning. And I'll cut this part. Which is only the, let's say, first of many. So first shark of many. After 1 hour, a shark attacks, which is the first of many. I'll say that. I'll say others. Don't need to say this again. Others attack along the way, and he stabs them, hits them, and ultimately loses his his like, you know, knives and tools. Stabs them, hits them with, or hits at them. Yeah, I'll clean this up. Ultimately loses his knives and tools. He really, yeah, he really doesn't even want to think about what the fish looks like under the water, and feels like pieces of him are being eaten and ripped away. Yeah. Maybe I'll cut this copper. Yeah, I think I'll take this out. I can cut that out. And yeah, there's another, we'll say next paragraph here. When he arrives to Havana, he looked back. I'll say, maybe I'll change this. After arriving to Havana, he looked back and saw in the reflection. Do I need all that? Maybe I'll take this out. I only want that skeleton part. He saw the white. Okay, he was writing about it. He looks back at the fish and, quote, saw the white naked line of his backbone and the dark mass of the head and the projecting bill and all the nakedness between, which describes the skeletal, destroyed, you know, just skeletal and just maybe like ravaged, maybe? Skeletal ravaged remains of his prized fish. Question. Does this represent his own death? Meaning the fish symbolizes his own life ending soon. See if I can fix this. Make this, there you go. All right. He makes it home and goes to sleep. All right, so that's it for day 4. I'm going to keep going. This is getting 20 minutes. We can keep going here. I'll say the next day, the boy finds the old man in his shack, and as he had been, I'll say as he has been checking every morning to see if he had returned. Yeah. Oops. Other fishermen are measuring the skeleton of the fish of the fish. I can cut this out. And find that it is 18 feet long. Let me make sure this this way. The boy cries. I'm gonna say yes. Sentimentally, I want to say that, yeah, because before was, you know, all business, or it's difficult talking. Now he's just you know, he's feeling this strong emotion. The boy sentimentally cries upon seeing the condition of his old friend and teacher. And I'm gonna cut this out. He decides for himself that he will only work for the old man and doesn't care what his parents say. Yep. Good job. Meanwhile, the fish is just bones and becomes garbage to be washed away by the sea. Final point. The old man says something is broken in his chest, and he goes to sleep, but dreams about lions again. Question: do the lions symbolize his return to dominance? Maybe he's not gonna die, or maybe it is just a dream. Maybe he's dreaming about the old days. Maybe the real fish skeleton is the real, yep, it's, you know, death is coming, and the dream is just the memory. His turn is not. Do the lines symbolize his return to dominance? He beat the fish, came home safely, and everyone knows the size, knows the huge size. So he truly is victorious, but maybe the dream just represents the memory of his old self. And now he is just a broken man. So I don't know. As shown by the fish carcass. I don't know, right? So question there, final little comment, little improvised final thing. So that's it. Okay, we did it. That's the end of the book. Not so difficult. It's tricky. There's lots of you know, language for fishing, and it just is a mysterious story. It doesn't really explain what's going on, but if you push all the way through, you can make it. I think I'll probably read this again at some point and maybe watch these YouTube videos to remember. But that's it. We're going to choose another book. And if you want to join, you can send a message on Instagram or on YouTube, and maybe we'll get you to join the team. All right. Thank you.